Welcome back to Kenai Steinberg alongside Bert Poirier for the start of the second period between Keene State and Plymouth State. The Owls lead the Panthers 1-0 thanks to an early goal from Tabby Jones, the second of the season for the freshman. We saw some ups and downs from the Owls in the first period, some really good rushes, and also some lack on the defensive end, Bert.
Yeah, and discipline's going to be the key in the second period. I think that's when the wheels came off last night, was during the second period. So if they can keep their discipline, their focus going, get pucks in deep, go after them on the forecheck, I think you can really have more success that way. This should be a good one.
We got Olivia Pollard out there. First appearance we've seen from her in a while. She's on the right wing with Ian Tosca and Finke. Ian Tosca wins the draw. Edmonds plays it for Perello, but Perello fires it back in deep. Pollard feeling the pressure. Gets it over to Ian Tosca. The Owls are on sides. Ian Tosca gets it poked away. Good, able to get it back down to the corner. Gary, cross center ice. 3-on-2 for the Panthers. To the high slot. Ice pass there, patted away by Chung. Now Evans has a hold of Palmer there. Palmer didn't like it, but it goes up top to Bunnell. Wiggins blocked out in front. And now here's Finke. Couldn't get it to Pollard. And the Owls have iced it.
I like how they're protecting the house there in front of I, but they have to turn around and face pucks. They can't be, sideways or lipping backwards or anything like that. I like where they are, but again, they've got to really focus on, facing the puck and blocking some shots.
They keep the first line out there. Delaney down for Cunningham. Tried to center one. It's off the stick of Ian Tosca. Finke tries to hold back and read the pressure, but it's taken away by Cunningham. Spencer shoots. Chung makes the save, and it goes all the way to the corner. She believes she had it in her glove, but play goes on. Finke throws a check at Spencer, and she'll get called for the penalty. Be the third time the Owls will go to the penalty kill this afternoon. And we talked about the discipline in the second period yesterday. And
I think she was trying to take away time and space. It was a little bit late, so it ended up turning into a check. So that's too bad. It's too bad. I know what she was trying to accomplish, but yeah.
Bunnell, top of the zone, over to Wiggins. Into the center, Castronova knocked away by Patrick. The two men high on the penalty kill worked as Patrick was able to get back and knock it away. Wiggins over for Gary. Caught it on her backhand, so they'll reset. Bunnell gets by Spinelli. Bad pass there, taken away by Bazin, and she'll fling it down to the Panther end. Wiggins ahead for Delaney. 4-on-2, pressure from Norman. Delaney just has to put it down in the corner. Bunnell. No look pass, sticked away by Chung. Now players go down. Norman got it knocked away. Castronova lost the handle. And D'Souza will be called for a trip. So we're gonna see our second 5-on-3 power play for the Panthers. And a penalty kill that was already going so well for the Owls.
Yeah, and this particular sequence there, you got to keep your feet moving. The moment you play the end of your stick like that, things are going to happen, right? A trip, a hook, or whatever. You really got to keep your feet going. So, again, these little things that, you know, they need to learn as a program. And I'm pretty sure Coach Morgan's telling them right now, goes, hey, listen, you got to keep your feet going. That's an unfortunate penalty to take at this juncture.
And a timeout called, I believe, by Keene State. As the Owls face yet another test. 17-13 left in the middle frame. It'll be 43 seconds of 5-on-3 action. Earlier in the first period, it was only just about 18. It will be Ian Tosca, Patrick, and Bazin out there for the Owls. Castronova, Wiggins, Kuzo, Bonnell, and Gary, the 5 for Plymouth.
Not surprised to see Gary out there.
Off the tie-up, it's 1 to Bonnell. Watched by Ian Tosca. Kuzo keeps it in. Across. Gary couldn't handle it. Pressure coming from Bazin. She'll curl. Leaves it for Bonnell. Walks into the circle. Shoots. Chung makes the save, but he goes right through her legs and off the post. Bazin able to clear it away. What a lucky break there for the Owls. Castronova with some open ice. Wheels into the zone. Drops it for Wiggins. Kuzo, high slot, shoots it off of Ian Tosca's hand. It's back to 5-on-4. Gary, great pressure on the back end from DeMeo, and it's offsides on Plymouth. Caroline DeMeo with great hustle to eliminate a shot opportunity and forces the puck out of the end, so the Panthers will have to do things over right in front of their bench. 1 minute, 10 seconds left of power play time. Plymouth tried the change late there. Referee didn't allow it. Castronova. Bonnell feeds it over to Wiggins. And to the zone, she'll wrap it around. Gary. Weird bounce off the boards there. She'll curl in the corner. Wiggins, top of the zone. Kuzo fires, it's blocked. Now Norman will just get rid of it. Battle for it in the near corner. Bonnell. 30 seconds left of power play time. Drops it back. Robbins. Off the boards to no one, and Norman gets a stick there. Try to feed it back to Evans too hard, and Good will come away with it off the glass. Through the feet of Spinelli, but it will go all the way down. Robbins. Can't hit Dooley. Poked ahead by Good. And the Owls have killed off their second 5-on-3 of the afternoon. Patrick takes the loose puck. Feeds it off the boards. Delaney wasn't in position. And the Panthers retreat. Too hard of a pass for Steinmetz. D'Souza applying the pressure. That pass intercepted by Patrick, but a good poke there from Dooley. Eliminates Ellie Patrick of any scoring chance. Just over 5 minutes have passed here in this middle frame. The Owls in offensive zone face-off. They lead by 1. Jones off the draw, shoots it right into the legs of Manisi. And the Panthers are able to get it out of the zone. D'Souza with the step. Manisi chips it over her head. And back in. Bazin. Good breakup from the Owls. Norman gains the line. Gets around Martin. Tried to center it to Tabby Jones. Didn't really have a chance there. D'Souza will fire it back in deep. Here's Cunningham. Stewart. Think he got it poked away. Cunningham now, DeMeo behind the net. Wraps it around, Jones. Now to pass the blue line, but Manisi will take back over. Still pressuring the Owls back in. Jones hits it back to center ice. Martin. Cross to Perello. She had a goal in last night's effort, the game-tying goal late in the third. Stewart off the foot. Finke. Patrick tried to glove it. She did touch it, so no hand pass. Now here's Finke. She's got Patrick. Couldn't get it there. Palmer with a great back check. Here's Gary. Around DeMeo. Emily Gary tried to tuck it short side. Chung able to hunt the post and make the save. Now a shot from outside. Chung reaches out and grabs it.
Emily Gary again. You got to be aware that she's up there. You really do. She's got the speed to take you on the outside. So the sooner you get on her in the neutral zone, the better off you're going to be. But big kill. Hopefully they stay out of the box. I don't know how many more kills they have like that, but yeah.
And Coach Rob Morgan talking it over with a few of his players, looking to try and finish a change. They do. And Norman takes away off the draw, but it's poked back. Edmonds battling for it, good. Able to get it over to Tilde Bistrom. First time we've seen her tonight. She goes down with Palmer. And I believe we're going to get a delayed call on Plymouth. It will be Palmer going to the box, so we'll get a first look at the Sullivan Tire power play for the Owls this afternoon. Good job by Tilde Bistrom. First appearance in this one and able to draw a penalty.
Well, there's a good time to have a power play. That goalie's pretty cold right now, so hasn't seen many pucks, so this could be good.
Patrick from outside, blockered away. Behind the net, Finke. Up top to D'Souza. This is an Owls power play that has struggled all season long, and there's a sign of it. D'Souza lost it to Cunningham. Good job getting back as she's able to play it off the boards. Finke. Ahead for Spinelli. Chips it by Bunnell. Into the corner. She'll wrap it around for Finke. Finke, her first career hat trick last night, lost the puck on the wall. And that one's flung all the way down. D'Souza wraps it around. Patrick not there in time, but Ian Tosca is. Huge collision there with Circus. Incidental contact we play on. Circus still working with Ian Tosca. They fall down together again. Finke comes away with it. Cuts for some space. Leaves it for Ian Tosca. Circus wasn't back checking Ian Tosca. Put it high. Lehner may have caught a piece of it with the glove, and it's cleared. .45 seconds left on the man advantage for the Owls. Norman gains the line but lost it. Both players go down. Bunnell lost the puck in her feet and plays it behind the Owls net. Bazin over for Norman. Norman able to handle it momentarily, but it gets knocked away once again. He's good. Bazin. Missed pass there to Norman. Ahead, and Luciani couldn't knock it out of the air, but she's the first one down. Pressure from behind from Kenzie Good. Edmonds. Wiseman able to get it to the stick of Norman, but the collision there, it's taken away. A shot just wide. Chung got a piece of it off the shot from Johnson. A tough angle and another save made by Chung. Point blank on Castronova. Castronova working through three Owls. Delaney for outside, patted away by Chung. Johnson back down low. Gary feeds it out in front. Luciani couldn't handle it. Bazin hits Finke across center ice, 1-on-3. Finke wheels into the far circle. She'll curl. Tried to hit Bazin in the high slot. Finke able to take it back. Now Bazin not aware of the pass heading right towards her. She does get off the ice, and Patrick's able to get it back in deep. But now here comes Plymouth. Iantowska, the collision there with Delaney, keeps the puck in the zone. Jones feeds one back door, knocked away by Lehner. Patrick, that shot got deflected, goes to the glove of Delaney. Beestrom with pressure, Rutigliano, Robbins, 1-on-2, shoots, it's blocked. Now the puck's still loose out in front, it goes to the near boards. Ellie Patrick has been a shot blocking machine all season long. Now Iantowska gets it into the corner, she'll get a change. 9:20 left in the second period. Norman's pass is intercepted. Martin able to get it out of the zone. Now a one-touch pass, the Owls are onsides. Jones, nice toe drag, shoots it, and easily gloved there by Lehner. Now Norman getting into it with a couple Panther defenders after the play. And Jones didn't take any liking to that either.
Yeah, we're witnessing some really good goaltending in the Pride of Eye this afternoon. Point-blank shots. One of them was a screen, which is really good. To be able to pick the puck up off the screen like that, it's great goaltending. Great goaltending. It's good to watch. Really.
We're going to get matching penalties here on Jackie Martin and Emma Wiseman for the scrum out in front of the net. The referees will talk it over. We saw something like that in the third period last night. Obviously, a lot more punches were thrown between McNeil and Warnock. They were both ejected and disqualified for today. But from what I saw there, it'll just be most likely matching 2-minute minors for roughing. Now Wiseman, has she been thrown out as well? Head coach Rob Morgan is just as confused as we are. That didn't seem like much out in front of the net, Bert.
It really did. I hope they don't take away the opportunity for the kids to play at this point. I mean, come on.
Yeah, Martin will exit the ice too.
Oh, okay. It's interesting.
And she does not seem happy about it. Helmet off, storming back to the locker room. I'm shocked by the decision that the referees have made here to eject both players. There must have been something that we couldn't see down there.
Either that or they've been briefed. They're trying to nip it in the bud before it escalates to something that's beyond their control. And, you know, on their part, it may not be a bad decision. I don't know. I really didn't see it as close as they did. But, yeah, it could very well be. They're trying to set the tone and saying, listen, we're not going to put up with it this afternoon. So the players are remaining, or the players who don't want to play hockey.
So on the scoreboard right now, Wiseman has a 2-minute minor. Not sure if Martin will get one too. I mean, Wiseman will get one for instigating. But it looks like everything's all set. The Owls will be shorthanded. So Mallory Stewart will serve it in a sequence of events that I still don't understand. Saw one of the referees yesterday. Chris Valeri was involved in tossing McNeil and Warnock, and then DQing them for today. That shot from Steinmetz, the save. Chung, it goes through the blue paint. Now Valeri today has thrown out another 2 players. Now 2 players go down behind the net. De Souza still got her stick caught up. It's Steinmetz now. Back into the corner. De Souza. Delaney. Up for Steinmetz. Patrick got a stick in there. Taken away. A shot from Circus is blocked. Dooley takes it away. Tries to get it up top for Robbins. Spinelli pokes it by.
Good stick on the part of Spinelli right there on my boards. Well done.
Steinmetz, long stretch pass. Dooley couldn't handle it. She will win the race. But a good physical play by Good takes it away. Robbins. Down to the far corner. De Souza around the net. Too far for Good. Wiggins gets it poked away by Iantosca. Now one-on-one. Ava Iantosca. Can't get it by Kuzo. A good physical play there from the freshman. Now Kuzo drops Iantosca, and she'll sit. Great job there by Ava Iantosca, able to draw that penalty.
Yeah, no question about that one.
Kuzo got frustrated. It'll be 22 seconds of 4-on-4. It's always been one of Ava's best traits is she's physical, but she can also get in your head.
Yeah, but she uses her speed too.
Here's Edmonds. That pass taken away and tripping up Perello. So Edmonds will now sit for 2. We'll have some 4-on-3 action.
Well, they're honestly not letting it make anything go this afternoon. It's pretty obvious. I mean, as far as from our perspective up here to see really what's going on, but it looks to me like she could have taken a little bit of dive there, but I don't want to go down that road. But that's pretty light call. It is what it is.
Be 4-on-3 for 13 seconds. The Panthers win the draw. It's Perello up top to Wiggins. Lots of open ice for both teams. Bunnell works into the slot, and she put it wide. Chung may have caught a piece of it on the pad. That shot turned away by Chung as well. We're now 4-on-4 for a minute and a half. Bunnell up to Wiggins. A shot blocked by Patrick. And Patrick takes that one away. That's Finke actually in on goal. Puts it off the side of the net. Now tried to center it back to Patrick. Still jamming away at it on the side of the net. It goes to the corner, and now the net gets shoved away. Wiggins and Finke both go down. Now scrum out in front. A great chance for Brianna Finke. Now it looks like everything's all set. There'll be a minute and 9 seconds left of 4-on-4 action. And once that time expires, Keene State will be shorthanded for 9 seconds, and then the Edmonds penalty will be up. Norman wins the draw. Bazin shoots it, it's blocked. Spinelli trying to whack at it, it's taken away by Luciani. Luciani, a nice cut, and a blocker save from Chung. Now Spinelli able to chip that by Delaney. Palmer. Delaney now. Over to Johnson. Can't handle it. Norman there putting the pressure on. De Souza Tries to make a step, battling with Palmer. They're stuck there. Palmer has her stick around D'Souza. Now that one goes to the far boards. Keene State fans wanting a penalty call on that one. Bazin enters the zone. Tried to curl and get it to no man's land, but it's taken away by the Panthers. Now Iantowska got a stick on that one. Palmer takes it back. Trying to hit Wiggins. Patrick gets it back in low. The Owls shorthanded. Now for 5 seconds, here comes Luciani. Hits Wiggins. She shoots and Chung makes the save. Back to full strength. Good keeps it moving. Finke couldn't hit Iantowska in stride. She comes away with it though, off a leg. Tried to bank it off of Lehner. The Owls have only recorded 2 shots this entire period. We're under 5 minutes left in the middle frame. Gary. 2-on-2 with Robbins. Robbins drives in at Gary, fires it high. And Patrick will put it off the glass and out. Now that's off a hand. The Owls will take it away. Patrick, 2-on-0 with Norman. Ellie Patrick off the post. And cleared away. 2 superb chances for the Owls in the past few minutes, but they haven't been able to capitalize. Now here's Norman. Couldn't hit Beastrom. Icing waved off. Spencer. Castronova. Icing waved off. They thought D'Souza had a chance at it. Stretch pass for Jones. Ahead for Finke. Finke curls, waits for the trailer. Couldn't hit Bazin. A good stick there by Castronova. Now Finke again, working on Bunnell. In the high slot, Finke far circle, shoots, and the save is made by Lehner. Patrick, back to Finke. Shot from outside, and held for a whistle.
Well, this could be a totally different game with those 2 breakaways.
Yeah.
Totally different game, but it is what it is. I do like the last breakaway, the late thing in a period like that. The ice is a little rough. Might as well take a shot. It's not time to sort of, try to make it deep or anything like that. So that was the right choice. Just happened to go right off the post. But yeah, we could have been in for a totally different game.
Could have been 3-0 Keene just like that, and that's the lead that they haven't had in months. Perello's pass gets knocked away. Kuzo too far for Perello, and Good wins the race, so it's icing. A look there at a couple of the Keene State men's hockey players. They will take on UMass Boston in an almost do-or-die situation following the conclusion of this one. Edmonds keeps the draw in the zone. Good shot is blocked. Kuzo knocked away. Iantowska now gets it into some open space. Lost it in her feet. Now played back into the neutral zone. Good. Couldn't get it deep enough, and now Delaney has some options. Circus. D'Souza now in the corner. Around to Good. Tied up on the wall. Finke there for support. Taken away by Manisi. D'Souza retreats behind their net. And Jones is able to chip it out. Finke's going to win that race, so it will be no icing. Takes the contact there. Trying to make a move around Castronova, but a great play from the junior. Robbins. Here's Castronova. Fed one out in front, and Robbins got a piece of it, but Chung makes the save. That one will go out of play.
I'll tell you, that's an underestimated save right there. That was like a shot pass. Goaltender's nightmare, and she was able to track it all the way. She's really impressive this afternoon.
She's made 20 saves, stopping all the shots she's faced so far. We approach the 2-minute mark of the second period. Norman keeps it and makes one too many moves. Lost possession. Castronova through the stick of Gary. And that will be icing. And 1:51 to go. Offensive zone face-off for the Owls. Coach Morgan directing his players where to go and what to do. He draws one to Edmonds. She'll fire one, it's blocked. That one may have hurt Castronova with a little bit of a limp, and she needs a change. Those shots are always the worst. I'm assuming it hit her right above the kneecap where there's no protection. Steinmetz. With speed, pressuring good, takes it away. Ian Tosca now. Dooley. Checked by Good. Good will wrap it around. Steinmetz steps in, keeps it low. Final 70 seconds here of the second period. Dooley takes it away, but lost control of the puck. Now a centering pass off the side of the net. Still loose in the slot. Edmonds able to get it out. Spinelli couldn't take it away from Johnson. She'll wrap it back in. Dooley. Her shot's blocked by Ian Tosca. A second attempt, Ian Tosca got a stick in there. She couldn't get much of it. Ian Tosca almost fanned on the clearing attempt, but it's out of the zone. Kuzo gains the zone. A weird falling shot. The rebound comes to the stick of Good, and she pokes it away. A weird save there by Ai Chung, but she's able to keep it out. Bonnell. Stretch pass ahead for Palmer, working on D'Souza. D'Souza and Palmer both go down. That's been a rivalry all game long. We play on. 10 seconds left in the second. A battle for it still on the near boards. The Owls holding it, and the final seconds tick away of the second period. Keene State still leads the Panthers 1-0 in a hard-fought physical battle. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the start of the third period between these storied rivals on the Owls Media Network.